5 new features, around 50 bug fixes, and 16 improvements across 3 releases. Starting with performance. Prompt cached hit rates are now dramatically better for Bedrock, Vertex, and Foundry users. Dynamic content was stripped from tool descriptions. Long sessions no longer lose cache mid-conversation. The red tool sends compact line numbers, cutting token overhead. And thinking summaries are off by default now, saving context for actual work. 5 additions worth knowing. Set the environment variable. Claude Code, no flicker to 1. And you get flicker-free alt-screen rendering with virtualized scrollback. A new permission. Denied hook fires after auto mode denials. Return retry, true to let the model try again. Named subagents now appear in admentioned suggestions. Proxies get a session ID header for request aggregation. And Jujutsu and sapling metadata directories are excluded from search. 6 Windows fixes. Edit and write were doubling CRLF line endings and stripping markdown hardline breaks, both fixed. PowerShell falsely reported failures when commands like git push wrote progress to standard error. Shift+Enter on Windows Terminal. Preview 1.25 now inserts a new line instead of submitting. Voice mode no longer fails with a WebSocket 101 rejection. And /env now applies to PowerShell commands too. 8 stability fixes. Resume no longer crashes on sessions from older CLI versions or sessions created before. v2.1.85. 3 separate out-of-memory crashes are patched. Large feedback transcripts, editing files over 1 GB, and removing messages from sessions over 50 MB. StructuredOutput had around a 50% failure rate from a schema cache bug, and nested Claude.md files were being re-injected dozens of times in long sessions. Voice mode gets 3 fixes. Microphone permission on macOS Apple Silicon actually requests access now. Push-to-talk works with modifier combo bindings. And Windows Voice no longer fails on WebSocket upgrade. For international users, Devanagari and other combining marked text is no longer truncated. CJK and emoji characters in prompt history were silently dropped at a 4 KB boundary. And pasting an exclamation command now enters blush mode, matching typed behavior. Hooks got smarter. Compound commands like ls, &, get push now match if condition filters correctly. Write, edit and read hooks receive absolute file paths instead of relative ones. Auto mode denials show a notification and appear in the permissions recent tab. On the developer tools side, /stats no longer loses historical data or undercounts by excluding subagent usage. And /btw responses render in a scrollable viewport. VS Code stops showing not responding during long operations. MaxPlan users no longer default back to Sonnet after the OAuth token refreshes. In the terminal, Scrollback no longer disappears when you scroll up. Collapsed search and red group badges stop duplicating during heavy parallel tool use. The misleading rate limit. Reach message now shows the actual entitlement error with actionable hints. And the LSP server restarts automatically after a crash. Run Claude update to get all 3 releases. Over 75,000 developers are building with Claude Code on GitHub. If these updates help, subscribe and hit the bell. Flicker-free mode or classic terminal. Which one are you switching to? Tell me below.